Hi there, this is the second beta map of Crysis 3, and as you can see it's quite darker than the first map that I put on YouTube. It's supposed to be a museum, not something that I would think of as this map, but apparently that's what that is. I think it's a really cool map. I just personally don't prefer, personally prefer the lighter maps that are playing during the day. But I think it's a map that just starts slowly growing at me, and it's still definitely a lot of fun. There's a ton of hiding spots in this map and a ton of corners, so people definitely take advantage of cloaking and just wait until you come around the corner. But you know, every FPS has that. But anyway, what I don't know, Crysis to me is like, you know, Halo for adults. So I never really liked Halo multiplayer. I liked the very first Halo. Thought it was a really interesting game. It was new, refreshing, it was something different. I loved the single player, and I missed it when I was finishing it. I was, you know, hoping it was going longer. And then I think Halo 3 came out, and that's the first time, I don't know, Halo 2 or Halo 3, that's the first time I tried to play the multiplayer, and I just did not like it. I thought it was like boring. It seemed to be like a, you know, totally dominated by little kids, and it's just not something that I just found it very uninteresting and never really got into it. And I became a huge fan of Unreal Tournament, which for me was like how, you know, that's how I thought Halo should have been. Like Unreal Tournament, very fast paced, and just better weapons and better maps, and just in general better audience. But Unreal Tournament kind of is dead now, right now. I don't know if anybody, I don't think there's many people playing that multiplayer anymore, unfortunately, because that's a game I could pick up anytime. But Crysis has always been a game that I was interested in, because I find the graphics are amazing, and I'm a huge fan of New York. And Crysis 1 was playing in the jungle, and it was a really cool game. And Crysis 2 was playing in New York. It was all in New York, and I thought it was just amazing how you could just like be up on the buildings and jump down. And that was that when it first introduced the cloaking, and it was really cool to just play it. There's no other game that had this kind of graphics. And now I can't wait for Crysis 3. I don't think Crysis 3 will be having the same effect because New York is all overgrown, and it's probably gonna feel more like a jungle like this. This to me doesn't feel like New York, but it's still it's pretty cool, because it's a different environment than you know, Battlefield, Call of Duty, which is like always about war. This is just I'm not really a science fiction fan, but it's refreshing to have something different, you know, after playing just war games after war games. And I'm still a huge Battlefield fan, but this is definitely a cool game, and it feels, because the characters are you know, they're just cooler in this game. It's almost like, I don't know. While in Halo, the characters feel like Lego soldiers, or I don't know, kind of toy soldiers that jump around like bunnies all the time, and the maps feel like Disneyland, or like plastic toy maps. That, I mean, you could say it's made for kids, and this just feels more like, you know, aggressive, more rough, more I don't know, more the type of style of games that I can actually take serious and really get into it. So, but as you can see, there's a second game mode in this game that's called Hunter mode, and I played that, and it can be fun, but they're very short games, because it's basically you play a soldier or you play a hunter, depending on what game you're in. And if you're a soldier, you have to hunt down the hunters, and they are cloaked permanently, so they're always cloaked, so you don't see them, but you get an alarm when they come and they approach you. And so, you know, if you're good at it, you will be able to actually shoot them even if you don't see them. But it's all about, you know, how long you survive, and you know, who survives the longest. So I never really got into that. I don't know, it's not kind of like the kind of game mode that I think would be really cool, or that is going to do really well. This is definitely this mode is called Crash Site, and it's definitely the much more popular mode. It's kind of like it's domination basically, and it's you wait until the crash site, you know. No, actually, it's kind of like in Call of Duty they have one of those modes where you don't know where you have to go capture the flag. Basically, you wait, and then you find out where it is. You go there and you basically hold the flag or the bot, whatever it is, for as long until it explodes, and whoever, you know, holds it the longest wins the most. You know, you can see that they're basically now trying to attack this area. And the cool thing also in here is that you can enter one of those mechs, and I've tried it. It's a lot of fun, but it's really hard to get kills with it because that thing moves so slow. So you can see now our mech is almost like dying here, but I'm trying now to. I'm in it right now and trying to get some kills. And even though it seems very powerful, it moves so slow that the enemy soldiers come and they can basically run around it and shoot it, and you can't move fast enough to prevent them from getting you, destroying you. And as you can see here, I half them. I mean, I shoot at them and nothing really happens. I think at one point I was lucky and got like one, but they basically got me now. And no, I think I'm still going, so I don't know. They take me down. I won't have a kill, but anyway, it's pretty cool. The other cool thing is also that you can pick up weapons. You find weapons on the way. There's an alien weapon, and which I personally don't think is that great. But you see here, it's I took the lost damage off, so they took me down. And but anyway, what's really I think different than in Crysis 2, that you do find weapons to pick up, special weapons. There's like a mortar weapon, and there's this alien weapon. I forgot what it's called again. And the mortar is really awesome. If you have that weapon, you can really do huge damage. That's different, and you have like those mech, those robots or machines that you can enter and pilot around. That's really cool. And the maps have a lot of ways. Like here, you can see that you can get to places where you don't think you could get, because you can actually jump. But every time you do jump, it takes energy. So let's say you're cloaked and you jump, you won't be able to cloak as long because your power will eat up really fast. I think this game, this multiplayer, will actually become very popular. I can just tell because I don't know, it just has that kind of feel. You can just tell when you like start a multiplayer, and it feels right. This multiplayer just feels right to me. Everything feels right. The weapons, the maps, the movements, the variety. I think they're gonna have. They just have two multiplayer modes in it, but I think they're gonna have 5 altogether. So I can't wait to see what else they have, and I definitely can't wait to see the other maps. So soon we're gonna get this game. It's take a couple of weeks and this game will be out, so I've already pre-ordered it. I can't wait. Until then, I'll just continue enjoying Battlefield and just anticipate this game. But oh, one more thing that I think that this game can be frustrating at the beginning for people that are new to this game is like it takes quite a lot of bullets to kill someone, so you definitely need to go for headshots, and that's not really that hard because the weapons, the recoil on the weapons is nothing like it is in Battlefield 3. So whenever I go back to Battlefield 3 after playing this, I feel like the Battlefield 3 weapons are very wobbly, and it's hard for me to get used to, you know, I mean, I have to usually do like a couple of games until I get used to the Battlefield weapons again because they have just much higher recoil. But yeah, definitely recommend this. So now you've seen both maps, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye bye.